Hey folks, thanks for coming in today. We're going to spend a little time looking at number 18 in the Pottag book. And this one is nice because it's quick. And I like fast things. And this is vivace, which means lively. And that's not only quick, but it has a sense of agility and lightness, enthusiasm. So that's kind of the starting point. If you have an idea of what the character is, that's always going to be helpful when you're playing music. So I'm going to go ahead and toot through this and see if I can give you a good rendition. Okay, sorry about that little chip there, folks. I started thinking about something else. I went on automatic pilot. And that's one of the biggest problems that some people have is just can't stay focused. And it takes a little bit of a kind of willpower. It's like, keep your head in the game, so to speak. But there's no coach there yelling at you to do it. You just have to do it yourself. So let that be a lesson to you. And to me. Okay, so what are some of the things that you're dealing with here? One of the biggest ones that you're dealing with is this change of dynamics. And so what I'm going to suggest to you today is as you're practicing anything, you want to find that special zone where you can make progress. And if you try and do everything at once, in other words, you try and get it to sound the way you hear it in your musical imagination, especially if you have a very highly developed musical sense. So you can hear clearly in your mind, oh, gee, I want it to sound like this, and then you're striving to do that. That puts too much pressure on you, and it makes it very difficult for the body to cooperate. Now, if you can do it, that's great. That means that you probably already developed a high level of skills, and you have good coordination, and you're having a good playing day. Okay, but if that's not the case, anytime you're struggling or difficulty, you don't want to teach yourself that playing the trumpet is hard. And I know I spent a good portion of my life teaching myself that playing the trumpet is hard, and then I had to unlearn that. It's very much better if you can start by proving to yourself that playing the trumpet is not hard. Now, how do you do that? It's simple. I'm going to go right at the beginning, and there's a lot of stuff. You see, you're changing right. You got this range thing going on. You got a change in dynamics. You got this specialized, character articulation that you're trying to do. All those things combined together make it difficult. So first thing I do is I just play the range. I'm going to play a scale. Now I played all the way until I was almost completely out of air. Concentrating, focusing on just maintaining that balance all the way up and down through the range. Now, if you can't do that, make it easier. Do part of the range. Find a comfortable dynamic level to play. Work on just the individual notes slowly so you can hear the sound. Work on the connection between the notes. All those little things add up to be one very good big thing. And in this case, the big thing is just playing a scale with a good sound. Now we're going to add other stuff in. So maybe I just work on the articulation in the range. Okay, now I'm feeling like it's pretty good going from top to bottom. And so I feel like I'm close enough. Now I can start to work on the dynamics. You see how this is building? Now, it's totally dealer's choice. You can do anything you want. It's good to build on what you're good at. So as you play, see, I'm finding where I am at the different dynamic levels. And if you're tight, if you're unstable, something's wrong. Your body is telling you. All you need to do is like chill, stop, relax, and bring yourself back. And that's some of the best advice I can give you. You're going to be hearing me saying these kinds of things quite a bit with my students. Sometimes I have to tell them the same thing for several years. I don't mind doing that as long as eventually they go like, oh, yeah, that works. Because that'll last them for the rest of their lives. So I hope some of this stuff works for you. I will see you in the next installment and have a really good practice. Bye-bye.